In the back. In the back. In the back. In the back. I want to thank all of you for coming. Let us, we just got notice, let us keep in our thoughts and our prayers. There was a shooting in Virginia, and 6 individuals were wounded. 2 were law enforcement officers. 2 are in critical condition. The shooter is in custody. In Richmond, Virginia, it happened at a Greyhound bus station. And that's why we need a candidate who will stand up to the NRA. These are coming, unfortunately, too often we've got to take some time out and respond to these mass shootings, and it's really unacceptable. My name is Letitia James, and I am the public advocate of the city of New York. And when I say dump, you say Trump. Dump.
Trump.
When I say dump, you say Trump. Dump.
Trump.
When I say dump, you say Trump. I can't hear you. Dump.
Trump.
Dump.
Trump.
Dump.
Trump.
Dump.
Trump.
Dump.
Trump.
Let me thank all of you for coming here today. If you believe in women's rights, make some noise. I'd like to again thank and welcome the wonderful elected officials who are here, who you'll hear from in a moment, and women's rights organizations and all of you who are here today. Let me begin by saying the following: that no self-respecting woman or man should support a presidential candidate that would punish a woman's right, a woman for exercising their constitutional right. No person should support a party that would dismiss a woman's right to privacy, reproductive freedom, economic independence, and or devalue their work. We gather in this space as New Yorkers because we are concerned about the future of our country, because the front runner on the Republican ticket, Donald Trump, is trying to bring us backwards, reverse course, and limit our dreams and aspirations, and we say no. He attacks women, Muslims, Mexicans, people with disabilities, and people of color. No one is off limits. And in his most recent attack on women, he declared that there has to be some form of punishment for women who have abortions. Trump doesn't just oppose a woman's right to choose. He wants to go one step further and punish women for their reproductive choices, and we say no.
No!
We cannot, and we will not allow Donald Trump or any person or party to turn back the clocks of progress.
Never!
Forward together, backwards never. Forward together, backwards
Never!
Forward together, backwards
Never!
Trump's comments are not only offensive and insensitive, they are embarrassing and stupid. And his supporters are forgiving him, but we are not. Because even criminalizing a healthcare professional also represents, in my mind, backward thinking, and we say no.
No!
You cannot put bigotry back in the bottle. You cannot hide ignorance, sexism, or misogyny. We know Trump's true colors, and they are not hard to hide. They are on full display, and they are offensive, and they run counter to all that we believe in, our American values. And that's why, my friends, we must organize, because this election is far too important. We must not depend upon the protection of others, but must be in a position to protect our own rights, our own bodies, nothing more and nothing less. I say privacy, not punishment. I say privacy, not punishment. because health care is a basic and a fundamental right. And we must also demand equal pay for equal work, paid family leave, raise the minimum wage, retirement security, and we must protect and defend the basic right to vote. And we must elect a candidate who will build on the progress of President Obama, because our Supreme Court hangs in the balance, and our next president will choose our next Supreme Court justice. And we know that Donald Trump will choose a justice just like him, and that cannot and must not happen. And so, ladies, it will be up to a woman to keep Trump in his place, and her name is Hillary! And I don't know about you, but I'm from Brooklyn. And so the best way to deal with a bully is to take it to the streets. And so we've got to organize. We have got to organize each and every individual. We've got to organize from Brooklyn to Buffalo, because when women vote, women win. When women vote, women win. When women vote,
Women win!
and so, without any further ado, now I'd like to bring to the podium and introduce to all of you, I know all of you know her, she's a wonderful congresswoman. She represents the Upper East Side. She once said in Congress, she yelled in Congress, "Where is the women?" And I say the women are here. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to bring to the microphone Congresswoman Carolyn Maloney!
Thank you so much, Trish, for organizing this and for calling us and getting us all out.
Our bodies, our choice!
I just want to say,
Our choice! Our bodies, our choice! Our bodies!
I'm Congresswoman Maloney, and I represent parts of the East Side, Astoria, Queens, and Greenpoint, and Williamsburg, Brooklyn. We are here today demanding an apology from Mr. Trump.
Apologize, you pig!
Mr. Trump's statement that women should be punished for practicing their constitutional right in terminating a pregnancy was not only outrageous, it was inflammatory, irresponsible, and insulting to every woman in America. It is absolutely inconceivable that someone running for the highest and most important position in our country would be so grotesquely uninformed and out of touch with the mainstream of thought in America, and be so wrong on an issue that is so important to so many. In fact, his reckless comment went so far beyond the pale that he has even been roundly criticized by staunch anti-abortion groups, including the Family Research Council, the March for Life, and the Susan B. Anthony list. His long, sorry parade of sexist comments and gratuitous insults has really become a national disgrace and insult to women in America. But ironically, it turns out that there is one thing that he has said that is actually true. And he said that he can unite people. Well, he certainly has united us against him for these comments. Both sides, Democrats, Republicans, pro-life, pro-choice, agree. Trump's call to punish women is something straight out of the Middle Ages.
Right.
he owes the people of our country a full and complete apology. And we know that when women speak out, when women win, when women succeed, America succeeds. And respecting women is respecting yourself. It's respecting your children, respecting your country. And we will remember in November. We will remember in November.
Punish him for living!
Our bodies, our choice. Our bodies, our choice. Our bodies, our choice. The next speaker is the controller of the city of New York. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Mr. Controller Scott Stringer.
Thank you, Tish James, for bringing us all together. One of the things that we understand very clearly is that Donald Trump has now sunk to an even new low, which I thought was quite impossible. He started out by saying he's going to punish immigrants. He started out talking about punishing working people. He talked about the struggling people in this country and that they were not entitled to a voice. But today, we stand here today, as he says he's going to punish over half the United States population. Let me tell you, Republican Party, go for it. Nominate him. Nominate him. This will be the end of the Republican right wing as we know it for generations to come. I say go for it. The delegates want him. The party leaders refuse to stop him. And we in this country of ours say, okay, let's have the Clinton-Trump debate. And I will tell you this tonight, this will be 50 states, bar none. This guy has no right to be anywhere near the White House, anywhere near elective office. And do you not tell people ever that you have the right to punish somebody. And lastly, on a personal level, as someone who's trying to raise two little boys, understanding that little boys must respect little girls so that that young man will respect a young woman. I do not need him as a presidential role model. Thank you, Patrick. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Get out and vote on April 19th. That's the best solution, and that's the way to fight back. Every young person, get to the polls. Show what you're made of. We will not be denied on April 19th. Thank you very much.
Our bodies, our choice. Our bodies, our choice. Our bodies, our choice. The White House belongs to us, and the power is in our hands. We've got to organize and elect the next president, and I say the best place for a woman is in the White House. The next